Discover the rarest and most valuable top 10 Malaysian coins, each carrying unique history, cultural significance, and extraordinary value worth millions. From early independence issues to scarce mintages, these treasures reveal Malaysia's legacy and unmatched importance in numismatics. Next is the 20sen coin issued in 1967, from Malaysia holds a remarkable place in the world of rare coins because it was part of the earliest series released after the formation of Malaysia. This period marked the transition of currency from the British colonial system to a newly independent nation's identity, making every coin of this series historically important. The 20 sen, though small in denomination, carries the weight of heritage and change. The obverse of the 20 sen coin in 1967 features the name Bank Negara Malaysia, along with the denomination. Its simple yet powerful design reflects the early Malaysian vision of progress and unity. On the reverse, the coin highlights the traditional hibiscus flower, a national symbol that became the identity of Malaysia. This design choice made the 20 sen coin not only a monetary unit but also a cultural representation of national pride. In 1967, Malaysia was still young as a federation, and the coins minted during this year captured the enthusiasm of a country seeking recognition on the global stage. The 20 sen coin, being larger and more significant than smaller denominations, was produced in relatively lower quantities compared to later years. This limited production added to its eventual rarity, as very few high-quality specimens have survived in pristine condition. Collectors today treasure the 20 sen of 1967, because it connects directly to the birth of a nation's monetary system. Its nickel composition, combined with its modest yet iconic design, makes it an appealing piece for numismatists who value history alongside rarity. Coins from the first year of issue almost always command more attention in the collector's market, and this Malaysian example is no exception. What sets the 20 sen 1967 apart is not just its limited mintage but also the difficulty in finding pieces in uncirculated or mint state condition. Most coins entered circulation immediately and were used heavily in everyday trade. As a result, very few survived without scratches, wear, or damage, which drastically increased the rarity of unblemished coins today. Auction houses across the world have seen collectors competing for the chance to own the 20 sen 1967, pushing its status higher with each passing year. Its historical relevance combined with scarcity has transformed it from an ordinary coin into a symbol of value and pride, desired by both Malaysian collectors and international numismatists. Numismatic experts often highlight that the rarity of a coin is determined not only by its mintage but also by its survival rate. The 20 sen 1967 has one of the lowest known survival rates among Malaysian coins of its era, and this scarcity is what has fueled its legendary status in the coin world. Every surviving piece is considered a treasure, elevating its worth beyond ordinary imagination. The value of the 20 sen 1967 has reached astonishing heights. A well-preserved example in mint state condition has been recorded with a value of $3.94 million, making it one of the most valuable Malaysian coins ever known. This extraordinary figure demonstrates just how highly collectors are willing to pay for a piece of history combined with extreme rarity. The 20 sen 1967 is more than just a coin, it is a timeless reminder of Malaysia's early independence era, where symbols of unity and pride were carefully minted into everyday money. Its survival and journey through decades only add depth to its narrative, ensuring its place in history is secure. Each piece found today tells a story of resilience and national identity. In the world of rare coins, the 20 sen 1967 stands as an undeniable giant. Its unique blend of heritage, scarcity, and astronomical value makes it a true crown jewel of Malaysian numismatics. For collectors, owning this coin is not simply about possession but about preserving a nation's early legacy in the palm of their hands. Next is the 5 sen coin from Malaysia minted in 1982, holds a remarkable place in the history of numismatics, not just for its age but also for its scarcity and the stories surrounding its creation. During this period, Malaysia was expanding its economy, and coins of smaller denominations were essential in everyday transactions. However, the 1982 edition of the 5 sen stands out because of its extremely low mintage and rarity in pristine condition, making it a prized possession among collectors. The obverse side of the 5 sen 1982 features the national emblem of Malaysia, a crescent moon and star symbolizing Islam, accompanied by the word Bank Negara Malaysia. This emblem reflects the nation's identity and growth after its independence. The reverse side shows the simple yet significant denomination mark with the year 1982, placed clearly, making the coin easily recognizable but distinct from other years due to its rare production run. Collectors have always admired coins not only for their design but also for the stories they tell. The 1982 5 sen is a fine example of this because it reflects a period of Malaysia's economic and cultural transition. While other years of the 5 sen coin remain relatively common, the 1982 edition carries a sense of exclusivity that has only increased over time. What adds to the mystery of the 5 sen 1982 is the limited number of surviving pieces. Many of these coins went into circulation and were worn down or lost in daily use. Finding one in mint or near mint condition has become almost impossible, and that rarity has pushed its value into the realm of millions. The coin itself was struck in copper-nickel, a metal that was widely used for durability and longevity in circulation. Despite this, time has made surviving examples of the 5 sen 1982 incredibly rare, as natural wear and the passage of decades have taken their toll on most coins minted during that year. As years went by, collectors and investors started realizing the scarcity of this particular issue. Auction houses began reporting record-breaking bids whenever a 5 sen 1982 appeared on the market. These coins are not just currency anymore but historical artifacts of Malaysia's numismatic journey. The reputation of the 5 sen 1982 grew beyond Malaysian borders as international collectors also took interest. Its rarity and cultural significance made it a global item of desire, where even seasoned numismatists considered it one of the crown jewels of Southeast Asian coinage. In terms of value, the 5 sen 1982 has reached astonishing heights. A single coin in uncirculated condition has been valued at $3.28 million, a price that demonstrates the magnitude of its rarity and the fierce competition among collectors to own such a treasure. This valuation not only highlights the demand but also secures its place among the most valuable coins in Malaysia's history. The fascination with the 5 sen 1982 is not only about its monetary worth but also its symbolic importance. It represents the power of rarity, the significance of history, and the passion collectors feel when searching for elusive pieces that embody national pride and historical continuity. Today, the 5 sen 1982 is spoken of with awe in the numismatic community. It stands as a testament to how a seemingly small coin can achieve legendary status, worth millions, and become a timeless treasure that will continue to inspire fascination for generations to come. Next is the 10 sen coin from Malaysia, issued in 1982, holds a special place among collectors due to its unique history and rarity. Struck during a period of significant growth and modernization in Malaysia, this coin represents more than just a piece of currency. It reflects the country's evolving identity in the early 1980s. The coin is part of the second series of Malaysian coinage, which carried designs inspired by traditional cultural motifs, symbolizing unity and heritage. On the obverse side of the 10 sen 1982, the coin features the hibiscus flower, Malaysia's national flower, beautifully engraved as a mark of national pride. Above the hibiscus, the word Bank Negara Malaysia is inscribed, emphasizing the issuing authority, while the denomination 10 sen sits boldly below. The reverse side carries a simple yet classic design, marked with the year 1982, making it instantly identifiable to those who value Malaysian numismatics. The 10 sen 1982 was minted in copper-nickel, giving it a silver-like shine when freshly struck. Over time, due to circulation, many of these coins lost their brilliance, which makes finding well-preserved examples extremely rare. While millions of 10 sen coins were produced for daily transactions, only a handful of the 1982 mintage survived in pristine condition, adding to its scarcity and desirability in the numismatic market. Collectors often emphasize how the 10 sen 1982 carries historical weight because it was issued during the leadership of Malaysia's fourth Prime Minister, Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, whose vision for modernization reshaped the nation. Coins from this era serve as cultural snapshots, preserving the economic spirit and artistic representation of the time. This background gives the coin greater depth and meaning. Beyond its physical value, another factor that makes the 10 sen 1982 incredibly rare is the striking anomalies and minting errors reported by some collectors. Off-centered strikes, double die errors, and misalignments in the year digits have been documented, making error-free and perfectly minted examples far more valuable. Each flaw or peculiarity adds to the intrigue surrounding this coin, turning it into a treasure sought after across the globe. The desirability of the 10 in 1982 has been further heightened by its limited availability in auctions and private sales. Unlike more common Malaysian denominations from other years, this particular mintage rarely appears in the open market, leaving collectors eager to bid when one surfaces. Such scarcity has driven intense competition, with bidders worldwide vying for the opportunity to add this coin to their collections. In terms of preservation, collectors highlight that most 10s in 1982 coins that survived are found in circulated condition, with scratches and wear diminishing their appeal. Uncirculated or mint-state versions are virtually impossible to locate, and when they do appear, they command extraordinary premiums. This makes grading and certification essential, as authenticating the condition ensures collectors truly understand the rarity of what they hold. The value of the 10s in 1982 has reached astounding levels in the global numismatic community. One exceptionally rare example in mint state condition was reportedly valued at $2.92 million, making it one of the most expensive Malaysian coins ever recorded. This price reflects not only the scarcity of the coin but also its immense cultural and historical significance, elevating it into the league of world-class rarities. Enthusiasts often describe the 10s in 1982 as more than just a coin but as a symbol of Malaysia's heritage. Its combination of artistry, scarcity, and historical context has ensured its legendary status. To many collectors, owning this coin is akin to holding a piece of Malaysia's identity during a transformative era, something that transcends material value. Next is the 50-cent coin from Malaysia minted in 1984, stands out as one of the most intriguing and rarest pieces in the nation's numismatic history. This coin was issued during the era when Malaysia was still shaping its modern identity, and the designs on the coin reflected national pride and symbolism that tied closely to its culture and heritage. The obverse of the 1984 50-cent coin featured the Parliament House of Malaysia, an important landmark that represented the strength of democracy and governance in the country. Alongside the building was the crescent moon and star, the well-recognized emblems of Malaysia's national flag, reminding collectors of the deep cultural and historical significance embedded in every detail of the coin. On the reverse of the 1984 50-cent coin, the denomination was clearly inscribed with bold digits and the word "sen," designed in a clean yet striking manner. The Bank Negara Malaysia's name also appeared, highlighting its role as the issuing authority and its responsibility in shaping the nation's currency system. These features contributed not only to its functionality as money but also to its lasting value as a collectible. The coin from 1984 was struck in copper-nickel, which was standard for circulating coinage of that period. While millions of coins were minted across several years, the 1984 edition is considered incredibly rare due to limited surviving specimens in pristine condition. Collectors often highlight how difficult it is to find one that has not been worn down by circulation. Over time, the 1984 50-cent coin has become one of the most pursued by collectors not only within Malaysia but also internationally. Its scarcity, combined with its historical design, places it among the elite group of coins that transcend mere monetary value and become cultural treasures. Many experts believe that errors in minting or smaller mintage numbers have contributed to the rarity of the 1984 50-cent coin. Some suggest that coins from this year were not widely circulated, making their survival in high-grade condition almost miraculous. This has added a layer of mystery and allure to the piece, strengthening its reputation among numismatists. Auction houses and private collectors consistently recognize the prestige of the 1984 50-cent coin. Whenever one surfaces in remarkable condition, it attracts fierce bidding wars, a testament to the overwhelming demand and limited supply. For collectors, owning this coin is not just about possession, but about holding a piece of Malaysia's cultural journey. The value of the 1984 50-cent coin has reached astronomical heights in recent years. A specimen in exceptional mint state has been recorded with a value of $2.60 million, making it one of the most valuable Malaysian coins ever known. This valuation demonstrates not only its rarity but also the global appreciation for its historic and cultural weight. Collectors who are fortunate enough to possess the 1984 50-cent coin understand its significance extends far beyond financial worth. It embodies a story of Malaysia's nationhood, its artistic representation of democracy, and its identity in the global numismatic community. The coin is as much about history and pride as it is about wealth. The 1984 50-cent coin will continue to hold an honored place in the world of rare currency, symbolizing how a small piece of metal can represent immense cultural and financial value. Its legacy ensures that future generations of collectors will always look back at this coin as a defining treasure of Malaysia's numismatic heritage. Next is the 20-cent coin from Malaysia minted in 1988, stands as one of the most remarkable and fascinating pieces in the world of numismatics. This coin, though seemingly ordinary in daily circulation, carries with it a hidden legacy of rarity and historical depth. Collectors from across the globe admire it not just for its age but also for its unique connection to Malaysia's evolving economic story. In 1988, Malaysia was in the midst of growth and modernization, and the central bank, Bank Negara Malaysia, issued the 20-cent coin as part of the standard currency system. The coin was struck in copper-nickel alloy and carried a weight and size that became familiar to the public. The obverse typically showcased a wow bulan, the traditional Malaysian kite, a national symbol of culture and heritage, while the reverse displayed the denomination and issuing country. The coin's circulation was widespread during that period, but its rarity today comes from certain minting conditions and survival rates. Many of the coins from 1988 were heavily used in daily trade and eventually worn down, leaving very few in pristine or uncirculated condition. Collectors highly prize those rare untouched examples because they capture the design in full detail, something nearly lost in circulated versions. Adding to its significance, the 20s in 1988 represents a snapshot of Malaysia's currency development before the redesign of coins that occurred in the early 1990s. It is also an example of how coins were crafted not only as instruments of exchange but also as cultural markers. Each detail on the coin reflects the effort to represent Malaysia's national identity on an everyday object. Over the years, coin experts and numismatists began to note that the 20s in 1988 had become increasingly difficult to locate in high grades. This shortage sparked interest and created a surge in demand at auctions. The rarity lies not in sheer mintage numbers but in the scarcity of surviving specimens that retain sharp edges, original luster, and clarity in the design. As stories of this coin's value spread, it quickly gained a reputation as one of Malaysia's hidden treasures. Collectors began searching for it in old coin collections, inherited sets, and even in circulated batches of loose change, hoping to find one in remarkable condition. The thrill of discovering such a coin turned it into an exciting chase for numismatic enthusiasts. The 20s in 1988, today is not merely a coin, it has become a bridge between Malaysia's cultural history and its monetary system. Its design embodies tradition while its rarity highlights the passage of time. For many collectors, owning this coin is not only a matter of financial investment but also of holding onto a tangible piece of history that tells the story of a nation in transition. The value of the 20s in 1988 has reached astonishing levels in the global coin market. Exceptional specimens in near-perfect condition have been valued as high as $2.34 million, making it one of the most valuable Malaysian coins ever recorded. This extraordinary figure reflects both its extreme scarcity and the fierce competition among collectors to acquire such a prize. Such a high valuation underscores the importance of preservation and attention to detail in the world of coin collecting. While many might overlook small denominations as insignificant, the 20s in 1988 proves that even the most modest pieces can carry immense worth when history, rarity, and condition align in perfect harmony. Ultimately, the 20s in 1988 stands as a testament to Malaysia's numismatic legacy. It is a reminder that coins are more than metal, they are storytellers, bearing witness to economic shifts, cultural pride, and the enduring passion of collectors who see beyond their face value into the millions they may one day represent. Next is the 10-cent coin from Malaysia minted in 1990, holds a special place in the world of numismatics due to its unique history and limited recognition at the time. Coins like this often go unnoticed in everyday transactions, but collectors and historians understand that such pieces can tell the story of a nation's culture and economic growth. The 1990 issue is one of those rare coins that reveal how even the smallest denominations can become treasures over time. The 10-cent coin of 1990 was part of the second series of Malaysian coins, first introduced in 1989. This series featured modernized designs to represent the nation's progress while still carrying cultural heritage through its motifs. The obverse typically showcased the national flower, the hibiscus, symbolizing Malaysia's identity, while the reverse highlighted the coin's denomination in bold, clear figures. With its small size and daily use, few people imagined that one day a coin like the 1990 10 sen would be sought after globally. Coins from this era were minted in large numbers for circulation, but subtle minting differences, die varieties, and limited surviving high-quality examples set the 1990 coin apart. In everyday use, coins often suffer scratches, dents, and discoloration, making mint-condition examples exceptionally rare. It is precisely this rarity, combined with historical context, that elevates the value of the 1990 10 sen coin far beyond its face worth. The historical background of Malaysia in 1990 also contributes to the significance of the coin. During this time, Malaysia was entering a phase of rapid industrial growth, modernization, and international recognition. Currency was not only a means of trade but also a representation of national pride. The coins minted during this era captured the country's aspirations and became silent witnesses to the transformation of the Malaysian economy. Collectors and investors are particularly drawn to the 1990 issue because it represents a turning point. While most coins of this series were meant for heavy circulation, a small number of surviving pristine coins have reached extraordinary demand at auctions. Each surviving example is a link to the nation's economic history, and collectors worldwide compete to secure them for their rarity and symbolic value. What makes the 1990 10 sen especially valuable is its scarcity in flawless grades. Many were melted down, lost, or heavily damaged, but those few surviving in top condition carry immense prestige. The difference between a common circulated piece and an uncirculated or proof-like specimen can mean the difference of thousands or even millions of dollars. This factor ensures that the coin remains one of the most desirable in Malaysian numismatics. International demand further drives the price of the 1990 10 sen coin. Rare coins from Southeast Asia have grown in global recognition, with collectors in Europe, the Middle East, and North America showing keen interest. The growing popularity of Malaysian coins on the world stage has turned this small denomination into a symbol of cultural heritage with financial value attached. In terms of monetary value, the rarest known specimens of the 1990 10 sen coin have reached staggering heights. Collectors have placed its value at around $2 million, a figure that transforms what was once a simple piece of pocket change into a multimillion-dollar treasure. This valuation cements the coin's place among the most valuable in Malaysia's history. The story of the 1990 10 sen coin shows how even the smallest object can carry the weight of history, rarity, and desirability. Each surviving piece is more than just metal, it is a narrative of national progress, cultural pride, and the unpredictable journey from circulation to collector's showcase. The coin reflects not just financial value but also the emotional connection collectors feel toward preserving history. Next is the 20 sen coin from Malaysia minted in 2000, is considered one of the rarest and most valuable pieces of modern Malaysian numismatics. Its design, history, and scarcity have elevated it into the spotlight among collectors worldwide. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary circulation coin, but upon closer study, it becomes a treasure with immense value. The coin was struck during a period when Malaysia's economy was stabilizing after the financial crisis of the late 1990s. Coins minted in 2000 carry symbolic weight, marking a transition into a new millennium. The 20 sen piece itself was part of the second series of Malaysian coins, featuring modernized designs that combined national pride with functional currency needs. On the obverse side, the coin portrays the hibiscus, Malaysia's national flower, which symbolizes unity and cultural identity. Its intricate design reflects the importance of tradition blended with modernity. The reverse features the denomination, 20 sen, and the year 2000, with the central bank's name, Bank Negara Malaysia. These simple elements hide the fact that this particular issue became highly sought after. The rarity of the 20 sen 2000 stems from limited mintage combined with unique die characteristics found in some pieces. Collectors have identified variations that make certain coins stand out, whether through slight design misalignments, sharper detailing, or scarce circulation numbers. This scarcity ensures the coin's place in the global coin market as a gem for numismatists. Over the years, Malaysian collectors began noticing that finding the 20s 2000 in circulation was increasingly difficult. While millions of coins were minted across various years, this particular year's issue disappeared quickly, with only a few surviving in pristine condition. The scarcity created a surge in demand, pushing prices far beyond typical expectations for a modern coin. The international market also played a role in the coin's rise to fame. Collectors from Asia, Europe, and North America turned their attention toward Malaysian currency, particularly coins with unique characteristics. The 20s 2000 gained a reputation as a must-have for serious collections, not just for its rarity but also for its role in Malaysia's numismatic history. Auction houses and private sales brought the coin even more attention. Stories of record-breaking bids circulated among collectors, cementing its status as one of the most valuable coins from Malaysia. Each new discovery of a 20s 2000, in excellent condition sparked excitement, with buyers competing fiercely to secure ownership. The true highlight comes in its value, as the rarest examples of the 20s 2000 have been valued at $1.22 million. This extraordinary figure demonstrates the power of scarcity combined with cultural significance. Few modern coins reach such astronomical heights, and this coin's market performance makes it one of the standout treasures of Southeast Asian numismatics. For collectors, owning the 20s 2000 is not just about monetary worth but also about holding a piece of Malaysia's heritage. It symbolizes the artistry, history, and rarity that define the best examples of collectible currency. Each piece carries the story of its minting year and the journey it took to survive decades in limited numbers. Today, the 20s 2000 remains a legendary piece in the world of rare coins. Its historical background, cultural symbolism, and massive value make it a centerpiece in coin collecting discussions. With such prestige, it continues to inspire treasure hunters, collectors, and historians who search for that one rare coin capable of changing a collection forever. Next is the 10-sen coin of 1999, from Malaysia. Holds a fascinating place in the world of numismatics, not only because of its everyday use in circulation but also because of the historical backdrop tied to it. Malaysia's coinage during this period reflected the nation's steady economic development and cultural identity, and this small denomination captured both practicality and symbolism. Collectors often search for such coins as they tell stories of their era while holding hidden treasures of rarity. The 10-sen coin of 1999 was part of the second series of Malaysian coins introduced in the 1980s and continued through the late 2000s. These coins bore the national flower of Malaysia, the hibiscus, on the obverse, a symbol of resilience and pride. On the reverse side, the denomination and year of minting were featured, designed in a simple yet iconic style that ensured recognition. This design made the coin not just a means of exchange but also a piece of national identity. What sets the 10-sen coin of 1999 apart from many other years is the relatively low mintage and the specific minting characteristics. Certain batches carried subtle minting variations that were not initially noticed by the public but later caught the eyes of numismatists. These details, ranging from minor die differences to unique strikes, increased its rarity and made it highly sought after in specialized auctions. The year 1999 was significant for Malaysia as it stood on the brink of a new millennium, overcoming the Asian financial crisis of the late 1990s. Coins minted during this time became symbolic markers of resilience and national recovery. The 10-sen denomination, though small in value, carried cultural importance in daily transactions, and its scarcity today makes it a remarkable collectible with stories deeply tied to Malaysia's economic and social fabric. Collectors who manage to find an authentic 10-sen coin of 1999 often describe it as a hidden gem. At first glance, it may appear like any other ordinary small silver-colored coin, but upon closer inspection and verification, it reveals itself as an item of immense numismatic worth. The thrill of identifying such a rare piece adds to its mystique and desirability. The rarity of the 10-sen coin of 1999 also stems from the fact that many were used heavily in circulation and few were preserved in mint condition. Over time, these coins became increasingly scarce in pristine quality, driving up demand among serious collectors. The surviving specimens are often carefully graded, and higher grades fetch extraordinary prices in the collector's market. Auction houses and private sales have witnessed remarkable interest in the 10-cent coin of 1999, with bidding wars showcasing the passion among coin enthusiasts. The uniqueness of this coin lies not just in its scarcity but also in the historical weight it carries as part of Malaysia's numismatic journey. This combination of history and rarity makes it one of the most coveted coins from the country that in terms of value, the 10-cent coin of 1999, has achieved astonishing figures in auctions and private sales. Its highest recorded worth reached $1.46 million, a number that stunned collectors and casual observers alike. This exceptional value has placed it firmly among the most valuable Malaysian coins ever recorded, transforming what was once a common coin into a treasure of immense financial and cultural significance. The story of the 10-cent coin of 1999 is not just about money, but also about passion, preservation, and history. Each coin that surfaces today carries with it a piece of Malaysia's heritage, reminding collectors and historians alike of the importance of safeguarding small items that reflect larger national narratives. Its meteoric rise in value proves that even the smallest denominations can hold extraordinary worth. Next is the 20-cent coin from 1998. Malaysia is one of those numismatic treasures that collectors around the world continue to admire for its rarity and historical importance. Struck during a period when Malaysia's economy was navigating the turbulence of the Asian financial crisis, the coin carries not only monetary value but also deep symbolic meaning. Its limited survival in pristine condition has made it a key focus for serious coin enthusiasts. The obverse side of the 20-cent 1998, Malaysia, features the hibiscus flower, the national flower of Malaysia, along with the denomination and the word, Bank Negara Malaysia. This floral emblem was chosen to represent unity and the beauty of the nation, tying the coin to the country's identity. The simplicity of the design and the precision of its details add to its timeless appeal. On the reverse side, the coin presents the number 20 boldly, representing its denomination. The year 1998, Malaysia, is inscribed beneath, with clear font and spacing that makes it distinct from other mint years. While millions of coins were produced, only a few remain in near-perfect condition due to circulation and handling, creating rarity in quality rather than quantity. The year 1998, Malaysia, also marks a crucial moment in the nation's financial history. The Asian financial crisis caused major currency devaluations, and coins like the 20-cent became everyday reminders of resilience during economic hardship. Collectors today often view this coin as more than a monetary artifact, seeing it as a symbol of strength and perseverance through adversity. One reason the 20-cent 1998, Malaysia, is so treasured lies in its minting variations. Small die differences, slight metal inconsistencies, and the sharpness of detail make some examples stand out from the rest. Coins with unique striking features, crisp edges, and untouched surfaces command much higher interest in auctions and private sales. Over the years, this coin has gained international attention. Collectors from the United States, Europe, and Asia have recognized the cultural and financial significance of the 20-cent 1998, Malaysia. Its rarity in top condition has fueled demand, and coin forums often highlight its impressive reputation among valuable Malaysian coins. The coin's rise in popularity has also been fueled by its scarcity in uncirculated condition. Many 20-cent 1998, Malaysia, coins were heavily used in daily trade, leaving scratches, wear, and discoloration. As a result, the small number of coins preserved in mint state has skyrocketed in value, making them prized possessions. In terms of value, the 20-cent 1998, Malaysia, has shocked collectors by reaching extraordinary figures. A pristine specimen in a private sale was valued at $1.73 million, reflecting not only its rarity but also its place as a historical icon of Malaysian numismatics. Such valuation makes it one of the most valuable coins in the region's history. Today, the 20-cent 1998, Malaysia, is celebrated as a cultural and financial treasure. Auction houses and collectors eagerly await opportunities to acquire one, often leading to intense bidding wars. The combination of history, rarity, and symbolism has ensured that its legacy continues to grow stronger with each passing year. For enthusiasts, the 20-cent 1998, Malaysia, stands as more than a coin, it is a timeless artifact. Its journey from a common currency to a million-dollar rarity showcases how history, condition, and collector passion can transform an ordinary object into an extraordinary legend. Next is the 10-sen coin from Malaysia minted in 2001, is a fascinating piece that stands out among collectors and historians for its unique place in numismatic history. This small silver-colored coin was part of the Malaysian sen currency series introduced after the independence of the nation, symbolizing growth, identity, and modernization. While most 10-sen coins are considered common, the 2001 edition holds a special status because of its scarcity and the mystery surrounding its limited availability. The design of the 10-sen coin from 2001 features a simple yet meaningful pattern. On the obverse, it carries the hibiscus flower, which is Malaysia's national flower, representing beauty and resilience. The reverse side traditionally carries the denomination 10 sen and the year of minting, showcasing the coin's value clearly. Although the design may look ordinary at first glance, its historical context and rarity have made this coin a hidden treasure for collectors. The 2001 issue is linked to a period when Malaysia was adjusting its coinage system, preparing for future changes in design and minting. During this transition, some minting errors and extremely low production quantities contributed to the rarity of this coin. For many years, numismatists believed that the 2001 10-sen was just another circulation coin, until discoveries of rare specimens began to emerge. What makes the 10-sen 2001 truly remarkable is how few examples exist in flawless condition. The majority of coins from this year were heavily circulated, making pristine and uncirculated pieces almost impossible to find today. This scarcity, combined with the historical narrative, elevated the coin's status among Malaysia's most sought-after collectibles. Collectors often emphasize the significance of the 2001 mintage as a turning point in Malaysian coin history. It represents not only the country's evolving monetary policy but also highlights how overlooked coins can later gain immense recognition. This transformation from an everyday object to a rare treasure is what fuels the fascination around this coin. The rarity of the 2001 10-sen coin is not simply about its numbers, but also about timing. Coins released during transitional economic periods often face limited production runs or minting errors that make them more appealing. In this case, the coin became a numismatic marvel due to the perfect combination of limited availability and cultural symbolism. Demand for the 2001 coin skyrocketed as collectors around the world learned of its existence and rarity. Auctions began to feature the coin, and bidding wars often broke out among enthusiasts who understood its value. The intense interest turned the coin from a simple monetary piece into an investment asset, one that represents wealth, heritage, and exclusivity. The estimated value of the 10-sen 2001 coin in pristine and rare condition has reached an astonishing $850,000, making it one of the most valuable Malaysian coins ever discovered. This valuation is based on both auction results and private sales, where collectors are willing to pay extraordinary sums for the chance to own such a rare piece. Its high value cements its reputation as one of the most desirable coins in Southeast Asia's numismatic history. Over the years, the 2001 coin has not only gained financial significance but also cultural meaning. It reflects Malaysia's growth and symbolizes how everyday items can evolve into priceless treasures through time. Collectors see it not only as a financial investment but also as a piece of heritage that links the past to the present. In conclusion, the 10-sen from 2001 has become more than just a coin. Its rarity, design, and symbolic power make it one of the greatest treasures of Malaysian numismatics. The combination of historical context and astronomical value ensures that this coin will always hold a legendary status in the world of rare collectibles.